What's the crack, YouTube? Just thought I'd do a quick vid of what I've been up to lately, hobby-wise. And yeah, just have a chat, just hang out. Try, talk some shit, sure, why not? I'll try to keep it around 5 to 10 minutes, not too long. So, pretty much, if you've been watching the channel, you see that I live in London. And we actually have a group on Facebook, I think it's called Battlefleet Gothic London. There's a group. It's a private group, but if you go looking for it, you'll find it. And we play in a place called Dark Sphere. It's down on Hercules Street, I do believe. It's a gaming store. So basically, I've been buying second-hand ships off of people. So if a few elder over there. I've also been busy with building. I've started messing around with Plasticard. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you'll see I've been building engine assemblies and lots of little stuff. I don't know if I have them hidden over here. I've been carving rocks out of polystyrene, and then what I do is I cover them in milliput, a really thin coat of milliput, so they end up sort of like this yellowish colour, and then you can super glue directly onto it. So I can super glue bits and glyphs, so I can make my rocks. I have some bigger rocks. I'm gonna make a Space Hulk elf, and then over there you can see my glue gun. I bought a glue gun and like some helping hands and shit, and yeah, just in general my desk is a mess, but that's nothing new. So yeah, I've been making some terrain as well, some asteroids. This is pretty much milliput that I squished into a shape, and then I carved it out to make it all angular, and it's got a paper clip in it, so I'll put it on a stand or some shit like that, yourself. I have mines for my orbital defences, because we need to build defences. Going to be playing in a campaign soon enough. But yeah, I just wanted to share. I'll share a little top tip. When you buy in second-hand ships off of people, what tends to be the issue, I don't know if it's focusing or not, but what tends to be the issue is the stalks, the stems that the ships come on, that thin part on the top tends to snap off inside the ship. So you end up with a stalk that's snapped off like that, and then you end up with a ship that's got this lump of plastic inside where there should be the slot for the stalk. Because a lot of people glue them in. I don't. I leave the ship. See, there's a hole there. I leave the ship and the stalk separate because it just makes it easier for transport. And to be honest with you, it's not that much hassle because it's easier to transport this and this separate than if you try and glue one onto the other. And what happens then is in transport, because they're metal and the ships are generally not on the centre of gravity, because you can see this is a Eldar battleship. It's very ass heavy, so if you glue that, there's going to be a lot of stress on it and it will tend to snap. So some people use I've seen people use nails, I've seen people use brass rod and stuff. I just tend to leave them separate, or I fill in green stuff into the stalks of them. It's like the Space Marine battle barge. I see someone's filled it and then drilled it. It's offset, but it's cool. So this Space Marine battle barge, for instance, it's going to be very ass heavy because the centre of gravity should be back here somewhere. But yeah, it's grand. It's not to worry. So yeah, I'm drilling stuff out. I bought a drill bit set. I'll see if I can show you here. It's like a rotorcraft set. I bought a 30-piece set. I bought this. And literally all you see is a little hand drill. This is great because it came with a load of different sizes. I wasn't too sure what size I'd need, but I found the right size, and literally just drill into this, and then you're able to stick the ship on the stalk. And then, yeah, if you're like me, you'll just leave them separate. But if you want to glue them, you can glue them, but I find it's more hassle in the long run. So that's what I'm doing. I've been, if I can find them, there's they're probably buried or missing somewhere here. I've actually been making really tiny turrets. Oh, here they are here. I've been making really small turrets out of Plasticard. It's a bit blurry. They're really small. I've been making them out of Plasticard, and I've been using I went to Maplins and I got copper wire. It's solid wire. So in other ways, sometimes you can get it, it's like 16 threads, but you want a solid thread. And what I do is I cut the top of the insulation sleeve off, and I leave a little bit of it there. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see it, but anyway, I make it look like a barrel, and it looks pretty cool. They're really small and really finicky and a pain in the hole to do, but what I'm trying to do is build a lot of turrets So these would have been off of one of the Chaos battleships with all the lances, and I'm going to be sticking them all on my my rocks, because they like launch torpedoes and they have turrets. So I'll glue them on, I'll build little platforms, I'll glue them all, I'll make little walkways, connection pipes, all that type of stuff. And yeah, that's what I'm up to. I'm building engine thrusters for one of my mates. This is going to be a ship. He's doing a rogue trader fleet, so I'll build an engine cluster for the back. I'll build an engine cluster similar to this on the back of this ship, and I actually damaged this on him. I damaged the aerials on his, it's a strike cruiser, but I have a spare part, so I literally just cut it off and replaced it, because I was a little bit careless when I was transporting it home from the gaming club. So I replaced that. He won't even know unless he watches the vid. At which point I like to say, sorry Scott, I broke the aerials on your transport ship, but I'll build you an engine. So I'm building some engines for that. I think he wants to put like something funky for the prow of the ship. I think he wants to do something. This is a transport. He wants to do like Space Marine shoulder pad, like the front. So it's going to be something like that. But whatever. Working on that. I also have a few other things. I'm building, for those of you who collect Chaos, I am building my Chaos Lord off of the Assassinorum thing, the game. Like, I have all my assassins still on the sprue here, but I'm building the Chaos dude, and these are all the cultists, and you get 3 Chaos Space Marines. It's not a bad game actually. I think it was a tad bit overpriced, unsurprisingly, for Games Workshop, but apart from that, it's not too bad. I was hoping to build like my Stomper and flash kits and stuff, but I get distracted very easily. I've been playing a lot of Battlefleet Gothic lately and not much 40k, so that's sort of taken priority for the time being. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's good fun. And yeah, you'll probably see more videos coming up about doing like planetary defenses, and I'll get my rocks finished. I did paint one of them, but I don't know where it is. Here it is. I'll dig it up. So this is one of them I painted up. It doesn't look too bad. I'll just do it like grey. So imagine this with like bits on it like this. I'll paint them in metal. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Post any comments on what you guys want to see. I have a few different fleets. So some Eldar. I actually have some Space Marines. In fact, speaking of Space Marines, some of the strike cruisers sitting in here getting stripped down in a jar, so I'll be working on them later. I have some Imperial stuff. There's some of the Eldar stuff. I have a little bit of Necrons. That's a Necron mothership over there. This one. That's one of the Necron ships. That's the biggest ship they have. And I have a lot of Orc stuff. Most of my Orc stuff is still in the transport case, but like that's one of the escorts. I think it's a Ravager or a Savage. It's the one with the heavy guns. I can't remember. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of Battlefleet Gothic stuff, mixed in with some Orc stuff and whatever other random stuff I managed to lay my hands on. You know yourself. So yeah, keep chipping away at the hobby, guys. Feel free to post any comments if you want to see any stuff Battlefleet Gothic related. I might do a battle report if there's interest. Yeah, and I'll show you another few bits and pieces as I assemble stuff, you know. I might do a few planets because I have the odd styrofoam ball that's spare, or I'll definitely be doing asteroid fields, and yeah, we'll be doing something a bit different. So I'll talk to you guys later, and take it easy.